Hello and welcome to Business Ideas Ed. Today we're going to discuss the most exciting business opportunity for an individual entrepreneur of my lifetime. It is a digital franchise. Let's get started. To start your own digital franchise, you do not need to incur a massive amount of debt. For an expensive 2 or 4 year degree from a college or university, which may or may not advance a career for you. You do not need to risk your entire financial future on a traditional retail brick and mortar type business that may or may not make money for you. Why do either of those when you can start your own digital franchise and promote it for just a few dollars without spending an excessive amount of time or money that has as much earning potential? A true franchise offers the training and ongoing education that you need about the updated methods, tools, and resources that have worked in the past and will work well into the future. Did you know it is possible to set up your own fully automated system where you don't even have to talk to anyone directly if you don't want to? Market your own product or someone else's product as an affiliate. Work from home and make money. This is one of the best business ideas ever. I will show you not only how to do it for yourself, but also do it fast. Let's go now. Who hasn't dreamed of owning their own business, working at home, working their own hours? Most everyone has. The internet has made those dreams much more realistic than they have ever been before if you get the proper training. If you get your own online business set up properly, there is no direct hardcore selling involved. Everything is done through automation. You never even have to speak to anyone directly if you don't want to. What makes more sense than to work your own digital business online from your home to make money? First, let me introduce myself. My name is Greg Carroll. My nickname is G-Man. Who am I and why should you listen to me? I am a 20-year successful entrepreneur, both offline and online. I want to give you the benefit of my past experience in business and lead you in a good, positive direction. Several years ago, my business started to suffer, and I realized it was because everything was moving toward the internet. Another big factor that began to negatively affect my business was the big change in the real estate market for the last several years. It's not as friendly to a tiny business like mine anymore. So I gravitated more and more toward the online arena. Therefore, I had to begin to understand it more and more. There is a definite learning curve involved. However, if you get started on the right foot and stick with the correct program, your odds of success go up exponentially, as well as the amount of time that it's going to take you to experience success online. First, let's get a couple of things straight, okay? You do not need some big massive education to do this. You don't have to have been born online, been using a computer, tablet, smartphone since birth, okay? What you need to do is settle down to one program that provides you with the necessary and proper training, and stick with it until you start making money and you start to grasp what is really going on. People from all walks of life from across the world, men and women, are having success with a digital franchise. It is the best business online idea ever to work from home. People who worked in call centers, truck drivers, stay-at-home moms, retail associates, restaurant employees, factories, retirees, disabled, insurance agents, field order and warehouse employees, school teachers, barbers, business ladies, military, police officers, housewives. The list just goes on and on. Anyone is eligible for success with a digital franchise. I think really that some of the more inexperienced people sometimes have an advantage because they don't just get online and just hop around from one thing to another all day and make themselves feel like they're accomplishing something when they're really not. Some of these so-called experienced kind of people just get online and just ramble around from one thing to another all day long and just kill time, and they've got people believing that they actually know what they're doing when they really don't as far as making money goes. If you do get with the wrong program or keep jumping around from one program to another, you don't make any money, you don't start grasping what's really going on. This leads to enormous frustration and confusion, worst of all. And finally, a lot of people just give up. Here's the truth. Probably less than 5% that are online attempting to make money are actually making any money. In other words, there may be 5% of the people online attempting to make money that actually are. It's very, very small. So I advise you to get in the right program and stick with it. On the positive side of that, if you do get with the proper program, you begin to grasp what's going on, you start making some money, and your confidence gets to the point to where you get up and you know what you can do. Then, if you want to venture out into other avenues, which most all successful online marketers always do, then you will understand the principles and the mechanics. And as you are able to stay at home and work more and more, be able to apply your online education and training to other business ventures, such as ladies may be interested in promoting cosmetics. If you're a hunter or a fisherman, you could be interested in promoting that type of equipment. Housewives may have a good idea for homes, weight loss, vitamins, home items. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you may come up with an idea to market to other mothers. Wherever your interest or passion lie, then you will be able to apply these same methods and principles and tools to something else once you grasp that understanding and become successful in other avenues in an online business. When considering your own idea for business, if you've never made any money online before, if you're new, whatever the case may be, what exactly is the proper program that you want to get with? You need 3 things to get started right. Number 1 is the proper training. Number 2 is the proper training. Number 3 is the proper training. I am trying to impress upon you what exactly you are lacking and what you need and why you need to stick with one program until you grasp what is going on as far as your needs are to make money online. Another thing I want you to be aware of is that most business opportunities online do not provide good training. They don't provide you with any tools that you need for online production, nor the resources that you need. Most of them have a lot of big gaps in them. So that is why it is important to pick the proper program. You need more than just your own website with your own link. You need to learn how to provide information that leads to communication, and it's all done through automation. There are methods for electronic delivery on a mass scale that were once only available to large corporations and businesses that are now available to individual entrepreneurs like you and I. Don't miss your opportunity to utilize this cutting-edge technology for your own prosperity. Men and women from every walk of life from all across the world are joining the ranks of the internet self-employed and working from home. You don't have to worry about the monthly payments of acquiring real estate by buying or leasing it. plus the high cost of remodeling it's going to take to get everything ready. The list just goes on and on. You don't have to worry about high utility bills. You don't have to worry about high repair bills. You don't have to worry about employees. You don't have to worry about theft. You only have to license your product one time, but you are able to resell the same product over and over again. And the most exciting part of all is you can automate your own business. And let's face it, automation is the key to everything these days. If you're not into the automation game, you are getting left behind. We teach you about these updated methods and much more. Also very critical is your updated training and your ongoing updated education. The internet is an ever-changing business environment. You have to stay up on the cutting edge of things if you want to succeed. A question that I get asked all the time, or a comment that I hear, is, I don't have the technical skill. Or do you need technical skills? The answer is absolutely, you do not have to have any high technical skills to do this. You don't have to start building websites. You don't have to know a bunch of code. If you can send and receive emails, if you can watch videos online, you are well on your way. You just have to be willing to learn something new, follow simple directions, and one of the biggest keys of all is stay focused on what you are doing. You will be learning a new skill set that 6 and 7 figure earners online have been using for years to make thousands and even millions of dollars. Stay focused on what you need to do. For a lot of people that started out with just a part-time business online, this has become an entire way of life for them. The digital franchise that we are providing can be used as your online rock that you can refer back to and use as many times and as often as you like, as well as your critical digital franchise, including your own much needed digital product for information, future updates, and critical up-to-date trainings. Some of the problems with an online business is when people start out and they don't know exactly what they need or why, they start getting confused and they start getting frustrated. What happens is they try to go out and get the proper training, start trying to get the proper ongoing education. They start having to try to figure out what tools to use, what tools to not use, or they don't need, and they just get all this anxiety built up inside of them, and they just end up quitting. The people that do succeed, they have to do this song and dance of just putting together all this Frankensteinian type of program. To most people, it's not feasible to do all this. That's why you need your own digital franchise to avoid information overload and indecision and keep you focused on the program that's going to work for you. If you take this approach, the odds for your success go up exponentially. This day and time, jobs that were once considered safe are no longer. Now, robots are beginning to automate all sorts of businesses. Factory and fill order centers. Even coffee shops and restaurants. Chatbots are being used at call centers. Also, have you noticed more and more you see self-checkout lanes in retail outlets that you go shop in now? About self-driving cars taking over the taxi industry. There is also a danger of the same thing happening in the truck driving industry. Even package delivery is not safe. Jobs that moms and housewives have counted on for years are disappearing at an alarming rate. More and more banking is done online. Insurance companies are doing more and more business online. Even grocery shopping is being done online now. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Can anyone look their spouse or children in the eye and guarantee them they will have a job tomorrow? No job is safe. Now is the time to get your own automated business up and running and start stacking the odds in your favor. Our digital franchise has all of the updated education and training to help you get started out on the right foot and everything but assure your success. There are also a lot of resources that are exclusive only to our digital franchise that you can take advantage of, and there is no type of direct hardcore type selling involved. You do not go after your friends, family, neighbor, co-workers. As a matter of fact, we recommend you do not go after anyone that you know. Wait until you start making money and they notice and they start coming to you. We show you the resources that you need to find like-minded people like ourselves that are already looking for an opportunity like this. They also want to break free from the norm and become financially independent and secure. We just have to show it to them. That's all. Simple as that. It's a lot easier than you might think after you get started. There is no heavy lifting. The system does all of the telling, selling, and explaining for us. See it for yourself. You never even have to talk to anyone directly yourself if you don't want to. I can lead you to one of the best business ideas online today, where you get all of the training, education, updates, and access to the tools and resources that you need to do business online efficiently. But ultimately, you have to be the one to take action. So if you are seeking more free time to spend with your family and friends, or more money, or both, remember, you can't solve a problem with the same thinking that created it. Your dreams lie just on the other side of your fears. So for the very latest and updated information about the new frontier that we call the internet and business ideas, go to the link below, enter your email address, where you will then be redirected straight to our website with the latest updated video that we have available. You can watch them as many times as you wish and absorb some up-to-date information. I look forward to working with you within our organization. This is Greg Carroll.